Hide and Seek Part 3. The next morning, another officer arrived to continue the search. They brought in more dogs, more people, more hope. But once again, they found nothing. After hours of combing through the woods, the officer in charge looked at us, his expression shifting from concern to something else, suspicion. "Are you guys sure this was the spot?" he asked, his voice calm but firm. "By now, we should have found something, a shoe, a piece of clothing, footprints, hair, even his voice calling out for help. But there's nothing. No signs that Tyler was ever even here." Jake and I exchanged a glance, frustration bubbling beneath our fear. "Yes," I said firmly. "This was the last place we saw him." "Are you sure?" The officer's gaze bore into me, like he was waiting for a crack in our story. "Yes," Jake added, his voice tight. "We wouldn't lie about this." But still, they found nothing. The days stretched on. 4 days turned into a week into 2. Then a month. And then 2. Search teams dwindled. Officers stopped showing up. They had other cases, other missing kids, ones they had a real chance of finding. Finally, one day, they sat Tyler's mom down. We weren't there for the conversation, but we overheard pieces of it. "Ma'am, we've done everything we can. Even if he was out there, by now, he wouldn't have survived. We have to assume the worst." They weren't looking for Tyler anymore. They were looking for a body. And then, one day, they stopped that too. The case was closed. Tyler was gone. And the world moved on. But Jake and I didn't. We refused. If the police weren't going to help, then we would. Even if we had to search every inch of the woods ourselves. Even if the only thing left to find was his body. Because Tyler existed. He was real. And we wouldn't let him become just another name on a forgotten case file. We would find him. One way or another.